Hi guys, how are you doing? Hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video, which is a Bicester Village come shop with me today. First off though, if you're new, hi, welcome. My name is Matt. Welcome to my channel and welcome to today's video. If you love a come shop with me, too good to go by a grocery haul, haul in general, if you like that, then you'll definitely want to take a moment to subscribe to my channel. It's free, no cost to you. Just click that button down below and ring my bell to be notified of when I upload. If you specifically like a Bicester Village related video, because we do one of these at least once a month on this channel, and then also a haul video to go along with that if I buy anything, which I usually do. Yeah, so if you do like that kind of video, I normally do a come shop with me around Bicester to have a look to see what's new, what stores, because if you know Bicester Village, it changes all the time. If you're not familiar with Bicester Village is a designer outlet centre in the UK. It's in Bicester, which is in Oxfordshire, which is outside of London, about an hour away on the train. I don't know how long it takes to drive, but I have done a comparison video between Bicester Village and also the London designer outlet, so I'll leave that linked up there, and that goes into specific timings and everything. It gives you a map, gives you all of that detail, so go check that out if you want to have a little bit more background information about Bicester Village if you are unaware of what it is. I think a lot of people in the UK know what Bicester Village is. It's probably the most designery, it is, there's no the most, or probably about it is the most designery outlet village in the UK, because you have, I believe it is now the only place that's got like a Gucci outlet, because I think the Gucci outlet in Cheshire Oaks has closed. The only place in the UK that's got like a Dior outlet and stuff like that. So let's get on in today's video. It is a Sunday today and I decided to go over to Bicester Village this morning. Now if you go on a Sunday morning, it tends to be okay, and yeah, it tends to be okay in terms of crowds and stuff, and at the moment there is a lot of train strikes and things like that, so if you're driving, that it's not good for the people who want to get to Bicester via the train, but it means there's less people if there is no trains. So yeah, just if you're going to travel on a train, beware of that. You'll check before travel. So yeah, without further ado, let's have a look around Bicester Village to see how busy it is on a Sunday and to see what's new in for February 2023. Here we go into Bicester. I always park down at Ralph Lauren end, so that's why you always see that first, and it was 10 o'clock when I got here. Charles Tyrwright is now here, so it's moved. So note that, because it used to be right next to Gucci, but now it is this end, opposite like Valentino and next to Tory Burch. But this was 10 o'clock this morning on a Sunday, so not really too many people. There is a temporary Dior store here, note that, because when we go further down there you'll see, and Stella McCartney has moved, because you'll see in a moment why. But yeah, Stella McCartney is now here next to Bottega, and Burberry was not open yet, because Burberry opens at 12 on a Sunday like all the big stores, so note that. But this here, so we're next to Gucci, there's a new Axel Artigano, is that, I don't know what you say that brand, but that's there. But Dior are opening a massive new store, that's why Stella McCartney's moved. But let's first go in Tommy Hilfiger today to see what they've got. They had like very like preppy stuff in, which is like Tommy Hilfiger to a T, really, isn't it? All of this looks very like let's go on the yacht kind of thing. But yeah, polo shirts in here. We've got quarter zips, which I do love. These are £70, but I might have to buy one. That's a really nice colour as well. They've got lots of springy colours. Moving on down here, so we've got Celine. Michael Kors wasn't open because that opens at 12. And some of the stores around here have moved as well. So Moose Knuckles was now down next to Boss at the end, for example. And we've got like Starry Nights scheme. What is that? Constellations schemes on some of the shops as well, and you can just about make that out on Coach. And this is a new restaurant which has been there a while now, but it's an Italian. So we're going to go in Reiss to see what is in Reiss. I do like the menswear. Some of it is, well, it's more discounted than it would be on the high street, obviously. But yeah, they had quarter zip. You know I love a quarter zip, £73 for that, so that's £3 more expensive. And this was a really nice cord shirt, but it was £110, I think, from what I remember. Yes, these are really nice, like nice jackets. Really nice, love those. Reiss does a nice jacket well, and again one on this end as well. And then we've got some more quarter on these. These are polo shirts, sorry. Yeah, polo shirts. Next we're going to go into Saint Laurent, which is next door, and have a look in that. I don't normally look in here, but I thought there was hardly anyone in here. Let's have a look. So in terms of trainers for men, this is the kind of prices that you are looking at. These aren't my favourite design, but they were under 200. This t-shirt was just over 200 for that design, and they got like boots and things like that, as well as they do have jackets in here as well. We've got like this lumberjack style esque red check jacket in here. So yes, that is still quite expensive, but yeah. And yeah, so this is what it looks like heading towards Gucci. So I kind of wore a bit of a Gucci inspired, because I feel like this is a bit Gucci-esque, cardigan, which is from Primark, not Gucci, with a 4 on. But unfortunately I did not get to go in Gucci or Burberry or any of the big stores. If you go on a Sunday, the big stores, so we're talking Gucci, Prada, Burberry, Dior, Coach, Boss, Ted Baker, Tod's, there might be some others, I can't remember off the top of my head, are not open until 12 because of Sunday trading laws. So bear that in mind if you're going to go to Bicester and you want to go early, because Bicester Village does open and the shops do open at 10 on a Sunday until 6, but the big shops are 12 till 6, so bear that in mind. I went at 10 o'clock in the morning and I really did not want to spend too long there, to be fair, because it is only down the road for me and I go fairly frequently, so I didn't really want to spend too long there, so I was kind of in and out within an hour and 20, and I could have done it a bit quicker. I could have done it in like an hour probably, because of the shops that I went in. I did go in, and like one of the main reasons why I went today was to go in Lululemon, goodness sake, Lululemon, because I do like the tops are really good for running. And I'm trying to get back into running, one, after the winter, and two, I had a bit of a problem with my knee, which meant I was in excruciating pain after I went for a run, which was not good. But I did like some physio. I didn't see a physiotherapist, but I did in a way see one, because it was over Zoom. But yeah, and tried to get that sorted. I did exercises and things, and I am starting to try and get back into it. Like I've done a K and a bit each time. I've only done it twice recently, but the last 2 times I've worn, the first time I wore the shorts that I bought at Bicester on the day after Boxing Day, which I'll go leave the haul and vlog from that up the top. That was the last time I went to Bicester, and these shorts from Lululemon are they're the best. They're so comfortable, they're so nice. The zip is so smooth, it's just amazing, really nice quality. And they were £19 at the time, back then. And they had the exact same shorts, not in the same colour, in Lululemon, and they were like £58 in the outlet. And I think they're like 80 something new. So I was like, no. I was hoping for the 19, but I might just have to either go back at a big sale time. So we're talking, when they have the private sales and stuff like that, because when I last went in Lululemon at Bicester Village, it was basically the whole store was just sale on sale, like everything was like clearance, whereas this time it's like more curated and like not so hodgepodge. But that's just the way the cookie crumbles, and like they had nothing under, like, I don't think anything under £30. Like their t-shirts were like 30, and their running tops are really nice. They're so thin, which means they're so lightweight. It's so nice. And I've got them in the past for like free for £33, so I should have bought more stuff the last time I went, but I didn't, because I didn't know what the shorts were going to be like when I actually went for a run. But they were so good, and I want more of them, but I do not want to pay over the £19 that I paid for them, thank you. But there we go, that's just how that works. And as I said, I didn't get to go in like Gucci and stuff. I did want to go in Burberry, but I didn't want to hang around and wait for that. It's the same with Ted Baker. Ralph Lauren also wasn't open yet. That opens at 12. So yeah, I didn't get to go in those stores, and they are opening a massive Dior store. So if you've been to Bicester before, the Dior store was opposite the White Company, practically opposite, which I think took up like 2 spaces of a normal size unit. But what they're doing is they've got hoarding. I would have shown you like a clip of it. They've got hoardings over the whole of that, and also where Stella McCartney was, and the shop behind it, where all that was, and they're turning that into a big Dior store. So it'd be interesting to see what that looks like, because the hoardings literally go above where the roof is, and they've got a temporary Dior store going. It's in between. It's like halfway, maybe not halfway, but between Prada and Ralph Lauren in that new bit. Yeah, where originally Lacoste was there originally, but they were temporary there, and Stella McCartney has moved. I didn't go in there. Normally I like to go in there because they do good children's wear, and they used to do them for like, you could get stuff for like 12 quid and things. Last time I went there it was like 35 upwards, so I was like, I don't really want to spend that. Like 35, 45, stuff like that. And I didn't go in Stella McCartney, even though it's in a bigger shop. But from the outside, I couldn't, and I like walked past it several times. It didn't look like it actually would do children's wear anymore. Maybe it was hiding at the back somewhere, but maybe next time I go in, I will go in. I don't know, I just felt a bit anxious today about the whole thing, about walking through Bicester, because when I got there it was very quiet this morning. There was not a soul, well, there was a soul. Actually, it was probably busier than it would normally be, and I got there at 10 when it opened. Did pop to the loo first, but yeah, I did go around a few shops. I did buy a few things. You can't see, no, you can't see, but I will be doing a haul in my next video of a few things, so definitely stay tuned for that. That will be coming on Wednesday. But yeah, let me know down below, have you been to Bicester recently? I have noticed like a lot of the prices have gone up in terms of stuff. I don't know whether that's just my perception, whether that's just in general. We are like around, what is it? It's February, so it's not sale time or anything like that, so you won't get the best deals. The best time to go is like Boxing Day or the next day, where they have amazing, well, I wouldn't say amazing, but they have really good deals and stuff. I'll leave the links to the haul that I did last time, and where I got some really good deals for you to go check out, because that is the best time, and best time to go is like private sale stuff time as well, because a lot of this, I don't know, it's just not vibing with it today in terms of the prices and things. But yeah, let me know your experiences down below. Have you been to another outlet recently? Is there any, I would like to know if there's Lululemon outlets anywhere else in like any of the MacArthur Glen places or stuff like that, because Bicester tends to be a bit more expensive than, like, in terms of if you go in, I don't know, is there an Under Armour at London Designer Outlet? I can't remember, but there's like a New Balance, and I feel like the New Balance in London Designer Outlet is a bit cheaper than New Balance in Bicester, for example. That's just my perception on that. But let me know down below. I'd like to know if there's another Lululemon outlet anywhere, because I really do like their stuff for running. But yes, let me know all that down below. If you're not already, please take a moment to subscribe, because as I said at the beginning of the video, we do a Bicester Village come shop with me at least once a month, and a haul if I buy anything, which normally I do, as well as at least once a month we go to Primark, H&M, Zara, as well as loads of other come shop with me's around a whole different places, sometimes Selfridges, sometimes like Matalan, sometimes home shops like Dunelm and B&M and things like that. So if that is your jam, then definitely take a moment to subscribe down below. And I also do hauls if I buy anything from any of those places. Grocery haul once a month, to go bag occasionally as well. So all of that will be, just watch my videos basically, but leave click to subscribe and ring my bell, and also follow my Instagrams, which are always linked down below as well. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye.